Hey, this is Jamie at Useful Knowledge. So I traded in my 2017 Ram 2500 with the 6.7 Cummins diesel engine for a 22 Ram 2500 with the 6.4 Hemi gas engine. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go through the interior. So basically I ordered a Laramie, and the reason I ordered a Laramie is mainly I really wanted the leather seats, which I got. Now, I did order the heated and cooled seats, or at least heated and ventilated seats. Ordered a center console, and this thing is really nice. I really like the center console. When I ordered the truck, the dealer made me put nav on it so that they could sell it in case I wanted to ever back out when it came. And it does have the rotary knob, which is not really a big deal. I hadn't really disliked it in any way other than, you know, the big lever that was on the 2017. Okay, one thing I really like about the truck, there is a lot of USB ports. Also, we have three, let me see if I can zoom in and show you. That's a 115 volt regular house type plug. So there's one in here, which is in the center console. There's one actually in the center of the back for the back seat, and there's one in the truck bed. We also have a 12 volt port up here, and I've got a USB in the center console here, which is right up under here. Okay, just to show you the back of the console from the back seat, you can see you have your regular USB-A and USB-C ports, as well as a standard house type plug there. That's a 115 volt, 400 watt. It's the same as in the front console. We also have one of those in the bed of the truck. The rear seats, pretty standard, pretty much like my other Ram. They are leather, and the center seat actually folds down with a little mini console. So you can put your drinks, folds back up if you want to have more passengers. And there's also a spot for drinks right there on the very back of the console for the rear passengers. So what I have for tires and wheels, I actually took these straight off my 2017 model when I traded it in. We just swapped tires at the dealership. These are Fuel Vector 18-inch wheels with Nitto Ridge Grappler 35-inch tires, and that's a 35 1250 R18s. I've got a 2-inch leveling kit. I also had a 2-inch leveling kit on my other. There will be a video on this specific leveling kit because it is great. Okay, the only other thing I've really done to this vehicle is I took my Diamondback truck cover off my 2017 and I put it on this 22 model. It fit perfectly, and honestly, it only took me about 30 minutes. Went in really fast. Okay, a couple things I ordered for the bed of the truck was a sprayed-in bed liner and these LED lights. There's one on both sides, and they are great. You can really see what's going on way up in the into the truck bed, especially at night. Okay, I've had a lot of folks ask me, why did I order the truck with the 410 gearing ratio? Well, the reason I did that is because I knew I was going to put 35s on it. All right, I knew that was going to happen because I pulled them straight off the truck that I was driving, and I put them right onto this truck. Same tires, same wheels. So I knew I was going to do that. And I wanted to keep the towing capability, or most of the towing capability that I had with that diesel. And so I adjusted that gearing ratio. All I had to do was order that 410 gearing ratio, and I knew I'd be able to tow what I wanted to. And so far, over the last year, it's been great. I love the truck. I love the whole setup, and I would order it again tomorrow if I needed to order another one just like that. Okay, so what you're looking at here is empty weight miles per gallon. Now this is average. This is what I get about every week. I do some highway miles, I do some city miles, and I've got some 2 lanes to get back to my house. But on average, that's what I get. Now, I have gotten better. It depends on how fast you drive. You know, you keep your foot out of it, you're gonna get better. Some of the best gas mileage I've gotten out of this truck is on some 2-lane roads where about all I could do was 60 all day long, and I got right around 16, maybe a little bit better if I remember correctly. But on average, that's about what I expect, is right around 15. And you can see there, this is a whole tank. I just filled up a whole tank. I didn't do anything weird. I just drove it all week, and that's what I got. Okay, so what you see here is the miles per gallon that I got while I was towing a 2,000 pound 16-foot trailer. I've had this trailer for probably about 20 years, and I've actually had it weighed. It weighs right at 2,000 pounds. I had to go pick some stuff up, and so on my way to picking it up, it was probably about almost 200 miles, and I just wanted to see what I could get. And that 200 miles was a mix of 2-lane roads and some 4 lanes and a little bit of, I won't say city, but in-town driving. And I got right at 12. So it does bring it down when you start towing. You know, obviously you saw a minute ago I was getting close to 15. So towing the empty 2,000 pound trailer, I got 12. Okay, now let's step up to towing a tractor. So how much weight am I towing here? So I'm going to tell you my calculations because I'm sure some people want to go behind me and double check my calculations. So the tractor itself from the factory is supposed to weigh right at 3,000 pounds. All right. The dealer from where I purchased this tractor used this tractor as a demo for 100 hours. They installed oversized tires on it. From what I can tell on internet searches, that added about 200 pounds. So we're going to call it 3,200 pounds just for the tractor. All right. Based on that tire size, which is a 17.5-24 that's on the rear, you add in fluid, which these have fluid in the rear tires. That's 600 pounds per tire based on what they told me that type of fluid that was added to those tires. So 3,200 plus 1,200 for the fluid puts you at 4,400. You add in 1,000 pounds for the front end loader and the 6-foot bucket. All right, so that puts you at 5,400 pounds for the tractor and the front end loader and the 6-foot bucket. Add in a 700 pound bush hog now, which is also being towed. So right there, we're at 6,100 pounds. Okay. The trailer itself is 3,100 pounds. So total, the trailer and the tractor is 9,200 pounds. Now, I'm going to add in another 100 pounds just because I've got extra fuel on there, plus 2 chains and tie downs. We're going to add in another 100 pounds. So I figure we're towing about 9,300 pounds total. All right. And you can double check my calculations if you'd like, but anyway, now we know it's over 9,300 pounds. All right. So what did I get? So you can see there, I got 8.7. That's towing it over to the hunting property and all the way back. Now, the news here is the truck calculated that out 3 different times, and it was always 8.7. And that's driving down some 2-lane roads and also some 4-lane divided highways. There's no interstate driving through a couple little towns. So 8.7, and it got that 3 different times, I know, this summer. For the final pick, I towed a friend's 31-foot camper over to the hunting club, and I got the worst mileage towing this 31-foot camper. Now, neither one of us know exactly how much it weighs. We both figured over 8,000 pounds. It could weigh more. I don't know. But I do know that this actually was the worst on the gas mileage for the truck. I got 7.9, as you can see there. So the trailer's old. It's all beat up. He's using it as a hunting camper, and it's heavy. You could tell it pulling it over there. It's probably a lot to do with the wind catching on the trailer, pulling it over. But I got 7.9 towing it. Okay, here's the truck after about a year and a month, and I absolutely love the truck. And there's a cat. Anyway, the truck has been a great truck for me over the past year. It does everything I want it to do. And it's rained here about 2 weeks, solid. The truck's dirty. I've had it over at the hunting property. And yes, I will eventually clean it up. Anyway, we hope you gain some useful knowledge on the real life miles per gallon on real life towing with a 2500 Laramie with a 6.4 Hemi with 410 gear ratio. And there goes more cats. Thanks for watching.